According to this website, it's going to take me 6 months just to reach 300 subs, and since it only took me 1 month just to reach 200 subs, I think we can reach this goal by the end of the year. So subscribe right now, hit the bell notification, so that way we can make sure we can reach 300 subs by the end of the year. Hello, I know it's been some time since I last made a video because, well, I've been busy just streaming and also because school's been, well, a thing. So obviously my time's been elsewhere, I guess you can say. But in the meantime, let's just say something crazy just happened as I'm recording this, and it has to do with the game called Concord. And some of you may have known about the game because I actually did stream it because I just got bored and I was just kind of curious, what this game is. And it wasn't that great, long story short, because Jesus Christ, it's kind of like Overwatch, but like it's kind of like low budget because it's the way I guess you can describe it. It's like a game that, first off, it was like over budget. Like, who the hell spends 200 million on that game? And it's like $40. Like, why the hell would anyone spend that much money on a video game? Because the game looks like it's free to play and it just isn't played right. It doesn't feel good. Like, that's like the main thing that people have been saying about the game, and also because the weird character designs and the people behind it who are pretty questionable to say the least. And just to clarify, no, I did not spend $40 on the game. God, not. I would never spend that much money on a game like that because here's the thing: I actually played the game during its open beta, and the funny part about the open beta is that there were only like 1,000 people playing. That's right, a total of 1,000 people were playing on Steam for a game that's cost $40 and spent like $200 million from its parent company, Sony, because Sony thought it was gonna be like their next big game because they had like Uncharted, Last of Us, all these IPs, and they thought Concord would be like the next big thing, but of course not, since there were only like 1,000 people in the beta, at least on Steam. I'm not sure about PlayStation, but I could probably guess that the PlayStation numbers were not that great either. But obviously I played it, not that great, so I was like, whatever. And it was supposed to come out a couple weeks afterwards because this happened before it came out, obviously, because that's how they usually do it. And obviously that was not a good start. So obviously people were like, oh, this is not going to be so well. And they had like a roadmap because here's the thing: when I played the beta, there was not that much content either. So when I saw the roadmap, I'm just like, why is there so much content that's in this roadmap that feels like it needs to be like on day one? Because I swear to God, like I think when the game came out, I have no clue how the game launched because I didn't give a shit. But the game had like pretty much no content. It had pretty much had all the same stuff from the beta, but that's about it. Like just little changes and that's it. And also when the game came out, there were actually less people in the full launch than actual people playing the beta. Like, that's just embarrassing. Because then again, though, the beta was free. The game was $40, so of course it's gonna be a bit less players, but that's still not a good sign. You're telling me that under 1,000 people paid to play Concord day one? Bro, at that point, just give up, which is pretty much what they already did. Because it turns out, 2 weeks like after the game came out, I forgot when it already did. Because seriously, like this game was dead on arrival. They're already shutting it down in like a few days, I believe. Like Sony just realized that, oh fuck, we messed up big time. We spent all this money. Because at the same time, if I remember correctly, they started raising the prices of the PS5 in Japan, like their home country, which kind of goes to show that this thing was a huge failure. And I'm not making this up. Like, it's all over on Twitter. It's all over on like Polygon, IGN, all that shit. But I actually have like a blog post here from Sony themselves, PlayStation, talking about like refund policy and the game shutting down. So I guess we may as well start reading it. Concord fans, we've been listening closely to your feedback since the launch of Concord on PlayStation 5 and PC, and want to thank everyone who has joined the journey aboard the North Star. Your support and the passionate community has grown around the game has meant the world to us. However, while many qualities of the experience resonated with players, we also recognize that other aspects of the game and our initial launch didn't land the way we intended. Therefore, at this time, we have decided to take the game offline beginning September 6th, 2024, and explore options, including those that will better reach our players. While we determine the best path ahead, Concord sales will cease immediately, and we will begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased the game for PS5 or PC. If you purchased the game for PlayStation 5 from the PlayStation Store or PlayStation Direct, a refund will be issued back to your original payment method. Customers who purchase from our other digital storefronts will also be refunded. More information about refunds from Steam and Epic can be found below. And then there's like all these like, Steam and Epic, how to get refunds, yada yada yada. So yeah, that's basically the end of Concord. Man, just 2 or 3 weeks and it's going to be shut down in just, well, as I'm recording this, it's September 3rd, the day it was announced that it's going to be shut down. So this video should be out by tomorrow, September 4th. So if you guys are watching this video right now, you guys pretty much have like 2 days to play this game, but I highly doubt any of you will want to play that game. But as I was trying to say, yeah, man, kind of surprising how just a game that only lasts like 2 or 3 weeks is already being shut down. But it's not really surprising because usually games last like at least until like the fourth season. Like, like as soon as like a whole year worth of content's already finished, or like, yep, that's a wrap, shut it down. And that's how basically things go. Because I was thinking that, like the same thing, like, oh, they're gonna have like 4 seasons and then they're gonna just shut it down because, well, no one's playing it, so might as well just, well, hell, maybe like even just get 2 seasons because there's no way 4 seasons can even last that long. But turns out I was entirely wrong. Turns out they're just going to give up like immediately after the game came out. And there's also multiple factors too when it comes to like why Concord failed. And it has to do with competition because around the same time Concord was, being released, turns out we actually had two other games that are pretty much like in beta some sorts. We had Marvel Rivals, which was a pretty good game. Obviously, it was just a beta and it's set to come out in December, I believe. I could be wrong, but there was also another game and it's actually like huge right now. Well, huge as in like, for a game that's like invite only and it's on Steam because it's made by Valve out of all people, Valve as in people Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, all that stuff. And it's Deadlock. And it's actually the current game that I'm using in the background right now for this video. And it's really fun. I totally recommend it. Hopefully you guys have like a friend that actually has access to the beta so you can play it because man, this game is super fun. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm just saying that in my personal opinion, this game is actually fun compared to Concord and Marvel Rivals. Like this game could be like the next big thing, I hope. Because right now, I'm not even joking, Deadlock currently has around like 80,000 right now as I'm recording this, started playing this game. But earlier today, it was actually around 171,000 people. And that's like the all-time peak as of right now as I'm recording this. And it's like, oh my God, like seriously, that's actually crazy. You're telling me there are more people who are trying to get into a Deadlock via invites. And those same amount of people, like not only are people from day one, but also the ones who just recently got invited are actually playing it all at the same time. That's completely huge for a game that's invite only. Unlike Concord, which only got like around 1,000 to 2,000 people on its beta for like 1 or 2 days, and at the same time when it came out, it had like around 800 to 900 people when that game fully launched, like not just from any like beta or alpha. That's just completely embarrassing on Concord's part, and obviously I wish nothing but luck for Valve for their new project. And at the same time, Concord, rest in piss, because seriously, like, nothing of value was lost. Anyways, that's all I have to say. So I thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, make sure to click all on them, and follow me on my other social medias. And make sure to comment on this video in particular so that way you can give me your thoughts on the whole thing once this video comes out, and I'll make sure to read them all. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.